Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to another beautiful day out here in West Vancouver. Look at it, the sun is shining, spring is in the air, although this morning it was freezing cold. Anyway, so things are moving really fast now. We just got our eCoPR confirmation. Here we go. Congratulations, you are now a permanent resident of Canada. The IRCC has uploaded an electronic copy of your electronic confirmation of permanent residence eCoPR document in the PR confirmation portal. So it's done. We have our eCoPRs. Now we're waiting for our PR cards, but if the speed at which they did this is any indication, then it shouldn't take too long. I mean, we were expecting to wait about a month because that's what we heard from some of the other people, although somebody did comment on the last video and said they got it within 3 days. Well, we uploaded our photos on Friday, and this morning we got, or this afternoon, Monday afternoon, we got the confirmation that our eCoPRs have been uploaded. So yes, it's done. Now it's all the other work that starts, because now that we've got our eCoPR, I think we need to now apply for new SIN numbers. We need to apply for SIN numbers for the kids. We need to do something about their study permits, because now they don't need study permits anymore, so we can cancel all of that. We can cancel all of the work permit applications that's in process. It means we can now actually go and my license, because me and Connor, we had to renew our licenses and get a temporary license every 2 months, because we couldn't get a license because we are not PRs and our work permits have expired. So we can now go and get our actual licenses, proper license ID cards again. I think we need to change our SIN numbers, me and Belinda, because we had temporary worker SIN numbers, and now we can get permanent worker SIN numbers that starts with a different number. So there is just so much new work that needs to happen, but this is it. I mean, this is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been working towards. We are so happy, so excited. We are now permanent residents of Canada, and the clock starts on counting the days to when we can become citizens, because that's the other thing. We have so basically you need to hang out here for 1,095 days in order to become a citizen. So you have to spend 1,095 days in Canada as a permanent resident, and then you can convert to citizenship, which means you get a Canadian passport where you can just travel so many places in the world, which is awesome. But you have to spend 1,095 days in Canada while you are a permanent resident. Although the time that we spend here on our work permits counts towards that. So for every day you spent in Canada on a work permit, half a day counts towards your 1,095 day total, up to a maximum of 365 days. But we have spent 2 years in Canada on work permits, so we have our 365 days already, which means we only need another 630 days, which is what? 365, that's just about, what's it, about 1 year and 9 months, I guess, around there, 1 year and 10 months. So that's it. Not too long from now, we're going to do our citizenship applications, and we are going to keep our South African citizenship, just to make sure you understand that. It's one thing that we decided to do. We're not just going to give up South African. So we're going to have a South African passport and a Canadian passport, which is perfectly legal. We can do that as long as we let the South Africans know before we do the Canadian passport. We're going to do that because, you know what, South Africa is also still our homeland. It is still our country, as much as Canada is now our country. And we just want to keep the door open for our kids so they can decide one day, you know, or even us. Maybe one day we decide we want to go back to South Africa, or our kids maybe when they're older, they go, hey, maybe we want to go back to South Africa. Who knows? It's better to keep it open and to keep your roots available. You know, that's one of the things. It took us a long time to get here because we didn't have options, and I think it's important for our kids that we give them options. You know, they have the option to be a Canadian citizen, or they have the option to be a South African citizen. Options in the new world, I think, is an important thing. Anyway, folks, off track here. We're all celebrating. Actually, we're really going to celebrate this weekend because we are heading out to Gabriola Island for St. Paddy's Day on Friday. On Friday, we are flying out with the little Harbour Air seaplanes to Gabriola, well, to Nanaimo, and then we're going to Gabriola to visit our friends there. And we're going to do this St. Paddy's Day celebration or festival on Friday night, and then on Saturday, we're flying back in. Kids are staying here. They're looking after the house. So, man, you know, we got our PR last week when they said it was approved, but this is just, you know, now we have the paperwork. We don't just have an approval, we have the actual paperwork, which is such a relief. I mean, oh man, thank you. Anyway, folks, you all must have an absolutely brilliant one, and we'll speak again soon. Cheers.